Yo, it's just Joel and welcome back to my channel once again. Now I just wanted to say it again, happy holidays, and I hope you guys are taking a long deserved break from school and from work and exams and assignments and spending time with your friends and family and loved ones, because that's what really matters in this season. Now the title of this video is what I want to call 21 for 21. See, the thing is, I believe that everything we do go through in life is something we can all learn from, whether good or bad, in order for us to improve ourselves and better ourselves. And 2021 was the biggest learning experience for me all my days. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys 21 things I have learned this year, and I want to share that with you. Let's go. The first thing is that this year has taught me how one person can have such a strong influence on so many people, regardless of if their motives are good or bad. The second thing is about college. The good thing about college is that you have the freedom to do whatever you want whenever you want to. And the bad thing about college is you have the freedom to do whatever you want whenever you want to. And that's where you gotta develop discipline. Otherwise, you will fail. You will just fail. Number 3 is that things will not always remain the same. Like it or not, things will change. But part of what life is learning how to adapt to changes. And 2021 has taught me that so much. The fourth thing is that people can be entertained by anything. Therefore, if the right amount of money is involved, anything can happen. Number 5 is that escapism isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes we all just need a break from reality, and that's understandable. But whatever your form of escapism is, make sure it's not doing any form of harm to you physically, emotionally, spiritually, etc., because you are going to be accountable for your own self. Number 6 is that having a plan from start to finish will solve 75% of your problems. The other 25 just depends on how you execute the plan. Number 7, and this one I cannot stress enough, learn how to say no. Learn how to say no. Now, I'm not saying you have to be rude about it, but you don't have to agree with everything or say yes to everyone. Just learn how to say no more often. Sometimes you'll be saving yourself from a load of stress if you just say no. The 8th thing I've learned is don't take time for granted, which leads into number 9, which is as you get older, you'll come to realize that procrastination is your biggest enemy. Again, I mentioned it in previous videos, but procrastination, it is the thief of your time. So this coming year, do yourself a favor and try to be more creative and productive. Number 10, having a mindset of I will do it now so I won't have to do it later will help you in so many ways you don't understand. It will help you. No. I'll
give you 10 billion.
Okay.
Bye. Yeah.
Anyways, number 11. Count your blessings and just be grateful for what you have. Now, I get it. Everybody goes through pain from time to time, and it's really difficult. It really is. But the body, the family, the life you complain about, it's what somebody else is wishing for, you know? So just be grateful. Number 12. I know this looks like a tree, but this is a one. You get what I mean? Number 12. Get to know more people. Expand your network. In this year, I have met so many people in person and online, and they have had an impact on my life positively. I really highly recommend that you go out there and just go meet new person. Go talk to strangers. If you like photography, go talk to more photographers. If you like football, go train with more footballers. Meet new people. Because let me tell you this simple equation. More people equals more connections. More connections equals more opportunities. The next thing I'm going to say is that we often try our best to succeed, which we should keep on doing, but we should also remember that nobody is immune to failure. Sometimes you just got to prepare to fail and then learn from that failure. It's all a learning curve, and it's also another stepping stone towards success. Number 15, and that is being a good listener is such an underrated skill. If you're like me, you like to talk. You can talk till kingdom come. You love to talk, but sometimes if you learn to just keep quiet and listen, you will learn so much more than if you just kept talking. Sometimes just keep quiet, listen, and read the room. The next thing is, in this year, I have done a lot of good things for other people, and they have done a lot of good things for me, which has made me realize that when God blesses you, He blesses you to also be a blessing to other people as well. I know a lot of people that want to be remembered when they die, and some people will be remembered by how much money they had, how much wealth they accumulated, how many cars they had, and so on and so forth. But where you leave a legacy is with how many lives you are able to impact, how many people you were able to help. That's what's really important in this life. 6 more left, 5 more left, I don't know. This one is very, very, very important. I absolutely cannot stress this enough. If you see something wrong, do not be afraid to call it out. Whether it's at home, whether it's at work, whether it's at school, or in your community, wherever you see something wrong, don't be afraid to call it out. Learn to address it, because nowadays a lot of people won't say anything because they feel like they'll be labeled as a snitch or a rat. If you see something wrong, do not be afraid to address it, please. And who knows, maybe you saying something about it could have prevented something worse from happening. You never know. You never know. So please, again, don't just sit there like bread. Say something. Next thing I'm going to say is save money. Save money. Even if you have to go out of your way of buying like a money tin or a piggy bank just to put your money inside, while you're still young, save as much money as you can. Then later on, when you're older and have enough money and probably more knowledgeable, you can invest that money into other stuff that will bring you back more money. Moral of the story, just be smart about how you use your money. The next thing I'm going to say, it took me a while to realize this, but people don't look at you as much as you think they look at you. There are people out there dealing with insecurities and thinking, oh, what will people think of me? How they look at me, and so on and so forth. And I'm not saying that people won't look at you, because they will. But what I'm going to say is that a lot of people have 99 problems they are dealing with, and you are not one of them. So naturally, they're going to fixate their attention on their problems, not you. People will say anything about you and think anything about you, but it will only be for a short space of time. Why? Because they got their own problems to deal with. Number 19. You only need 4 habits in this life. 1 to keep you physically active, 1 to keep you creative, 1 to make you money, and 1 to bring you closer to God. Number 20. Being by yourself doesn't always mean that you're lonely. There have been times where my mates will go out for lunch and I'll just be sitting indoors eating by myself. And a lot of people will consider that as lonely and sad. But the thing is, with the virus, with lockdown, with being indoors, it's taught me that sometimes you just gotta learn to enjoy your own company. And you need to learn how to grow by yourself, for yourself. And the last thing I am going to say is, drum roll, please. Consistency is the secret ingredient to success. There are so many things I wanted to do this year I could not do because I stopped halfway. I wasn't consistent. I've been praying to God this year to help me, especially with my prayer life, because there'll be days where I will be really fervent in prayer. I want to pray, and then some days I just won't pray. Some days I just can't pray. And it's not encouraging, but the more you're consistent and just keep at it, even though you don't want to do it, you just keep doing it. You just force yourself to do it. Keep doing it. Boom, success. Boom, breakthrough. You reach different heights you didn't think you could reach, and it's crazy. It's so amazing. And the upcoming year, I'm going to teach myself how to be more self-disciplined and more consistent, and you're going to see me achieve so many things you didn't think I could achieve, by the grace of God. But yes, that is the end of this video, and I hope you learned something as well. This year was a crazy year, I cannot lie to you, and honestly, I have no idea what's in store for 2022, but we still keep moving and we still keep learning along the way. Thank you for your time, love, peace, and God bless. Yes, sir.